Bessie Smith was born on April 15, 1894 in Chattanooga, Tennessee. Little is known about her education, however, her legacy will always live on. The prestigious title of the Empress of the Blues will rest on the grateful shoulders of Bessie Smith, a pioneer in the vocal side of blues music genre. With her distinctively potent voice and eye-catching delivery and appearance, she sets trends on music entertainment that live on long with her own recordings. Bessie Smith was born into a poverty-stricken black family in the segregated South. The precise date of her birth is unknown, while most accounts list 1894, others state 1898 or 1900s. However, April 15th remains the same as her birthday. She began singing at the age of 9 on the street corners of Chattanooga, and in 1912 joined the Rabbit Foot Minstrel Traveling Show, led by the legendary blues singer Rutel Mulroney, to whom Bessie would become a prodigy. After performing at saloons and small theaters throughout the South, Bessie signed with Columbia Records and scored a major hit with the records Downhearted Blues and Gulf Coast Blues. Her more than 150 recordings that followed, some of which sold 100,000 copies in a week, propelled her to fame and immortality. She toured regularly in the 1920s, particularly in vaudeville, often with such jazz greats as Louis Armstrong, Fletch Smack Henderson, James P. Johnson, and Benny Goodman. Although she primarily performed to black audiences, Bessie did find popularity among whites as well. Among her other successful songs were Jealous Hearted Blues, Jailhouse Blues, Cold in Hand Blues, and a version of Irving Billings' Alexander Ragtime Band. Most of her songs had themes of poverty, oppression, and unrequited love. That rich her voice was perfect to deliver the mournfulness of the strike and chords in the heart of listeners. As well as singing, Bessie, with her tall, upright, and strikingly beautiful features, was effective at acting. Appearances in 1929 motion pictures short St. Louis Blues. It was unfortunate that at this time her career fell into sharp decline. This was mostly the result of the changing music trends. However, Bessie's long-standing alcoholism played its part as her record producers found her very difficult to work with. Nonetheless, her singing ability remained exceptional as always. This was exemplified in a recording session, her last, in 1933, during which she created another signature song entitled Gimme a Pigfoot. Then in 1933 she appeared to great acclaim in the Apollo Theater in Harlem. Changing tastes in music as well as alcoholism caused Bessie Smith's career to fade out by the end of the 1920s. Nevertheless, her singing talent did not diminish. From 1933 she was gradually making a comeback with a recording session and appearance again on the Apollo Theater. This was all cut short by her tragic death in an automobile accident, the date of which was September 26, 1937. She was aged 43 and died in Clarksdale, Mississippi.